Okay, it's going to be my next question. Good morning. Happy Monday. So before we go any further, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Nilam. I haven't done a class for a while, so bear with me. So it's just, we're going to do the whole body. I'm going to start off, obviously we know how to sit, but if you can just get your heart chakra out, and then your ears will come by, their shoulders were in line where they're supposed to be. So your head's not sitting like this. I mean, I know over time this happens. So what you want to do is you want to lift your chest and you want to push your chin back. So your ears are trying to get as close to in line with your shoulders as possible. Okay. So a nice tall spine is what we need, because that's the vessel for the magic to happen. So we're just going to do a couple of shoulder rolls. And we're going to place our shoulders down. And I'm just going to go into the Gyan Mudra. Place them on my knees with my chest still lifted, smiling. We're going to do our Om 3 times. So take a deep breath in into our tummy. Deep breath in. Last time, the biggest breath in. And you're just going to look up with your eyes closed. You're going to rub your hands above your head as fast as you can to create that beautiful energy. We've got good vibrations, and we're just going to have some of that energy, and they're going to go into our eyes, and we're going to spread it all over our body, anywhere on your hips. If you've had a fall, anywhere you need to enjoy what we're about to do. So the other thing, before we do Bastrika, because we normally do that quite early, I just wanted to have a play with the chakras, because there's this whole thing about if you haven't got your chakras in order, then or open, then it's quite difficult to get the full benefits of what we're doing. So if you're sitting, if you can, I want you to come forwards in your seat, so you're sitting on your front bottom. And again, your spine's nice and tall. We're in Gyan Mudra because that is the mudra for the root chakra. So it says concentrate and meditate on the chakra and chant the sound Lam. So I don't know if you want to do that maybe 5 times. Take a deep breath in. Lam, Lam. I did that in one breath, so that's quite good. So this makes us healthier. Our body becomes energetic and radiant, and it improves the condition of fertility and disorder of genitals. So the next one is the sacral chakra. So if you can place your left hand is underneath your right. I've got to say right. So my left hand is underneath my right. Here we go. And then your thumbs. It's just at the Buddhist center, they do it the other way around. So thumbs together. And this one, sitting nice and tall, take a deep breath in. We're going to say V-A-M, VAM. So deep breath in, concentrate on your chakra and chant VAM. VAM, 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 VAM. So now there's a vortex going on down here, and we're going up a little bit higher. So the benefits of that, it helps to control hunger and thirst, urinary disorders and kidney disease. Yeah. So the next one is the big one, which is the solar plexus. And this we're going to chant Ram. So again, nice and tall, deep breath in. Ram, 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 Ram. Beautiful. And we did that without doing the mudra, so we might have to do it again. So we're just going to cross our fingers, and this is what we do before we do Ram. So this is going to energize our whole digestive system, stomach, liver, spleen, pancreas and intestines. And because it's such a big chakra, we do get to do it again, but we get to do it with our mudra as well. Right, heating the body and digestive powers increase, and it improves in diabetes and piles as well. So it's a bit like a gun, isn't it? So we're going to do Ram again. Apologies, deep breath in. Ram, 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 Ram. So that vortex of spiraling is going higher and higher. So the heart chakra, we've got Gyan, and I think we're holding it here. I will do it. So this time we're going to do Yam. So I think we're just going to hold our hand. It's still in Gyan mudra, and we're going to chant the word Yam. And this also helps with your, so you can visualize this as you're chanting, circulation, respiratory. So, remember to breathe deep, improves the condition of your heart, diseases and high blood pressure. So this one's very good. Okay, so take a deep breath in, and it's Yam, 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 Yam. That's lovely. Okay, so the next one is our throat chakra. So you can visualize the color blue, and we're going to clasp our hands together with our thumbs up, and we're going to say the word Ham. So before we do, this balances your hormones, increases your metabolism, and it improves the condition of asthma and lung diseases. So nice tall back, deep breath in. Hum, 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 hum. It's beautiful. So our chakras are all, you can have a little spiral going on if you want to with your spine, just to get some mobility going. So the next one is our third eye, and we've got our fingers clasped. We're going to take a deep breath in, and this controls the mind. So as you're doing it, you can focus your mind on your third eye, with your eyes closed. So your understanding and grasping power increases. It's really good to improve your nervous system. So, a lot of us do live in fight flight, so this is a really good one. So before we start, actually, let's do something else. Let's just put our hands together, and I normally do this. So we're just going to wake up our, this is the only self-harm that you need to do. So we're just bashing our heart chakra and waking it up. And then we're just going to come to our third eye. And if you've got nails, be careful. And we're just going to be bashing, waking up our third eye. Okay, so back into the correct mudra, which is clasping fingers together, and then your thumbs are just placed on top. And it's take a deep breath in, nice tall spine. That's lovely. And the final one is you're making a fist, and you're just going to get your little pinkies, your little fingers. Can you see what I'm doing? Together at the top there. That's lovely. and we're going to chant the same. So visualize your crown chakra right at the top. And this is really good for your memory power, will increase. Okay, so again, we're going to say 5 times, or 3, whatever you want to. That's wonderful. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get us all to stand up now. And we will do our meditation in a minute, you know, as we're just getting into the vortex and getting all those chakras going. I just want us to do a bit of mobility. So, you know, we're just going to, again, focus on our root chakra. And we're just going to do a lovely swirl. Just loosening up our hips a little bit. And we're going to do Taran as well. So if you can get your hands and place them above your head whilst you're doing this. So you're still going in one direction. And just become as loose as you want to with it. So you can get your armpits involved and your shoulders. And, you know, you just imagine your whole spine vortexing around, just that energy just swirling around you. We're just loosening it all up. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. So just drop your arms for now and then just change direction with your hips. And then put your arms up, just so you know which direction you're going in. And then automatically you'll find your own rhythm. So smile to yourself, knowing that you're stretching your shoulders, full body, going to make you taller. I'm 4'11". I'm still hoping to get to 5 feet. That's lovely. So we're just going to, I mean, I can really feel that in my shoulders as I'm doing this big shoulder swirl here. Yeah. Just take it off. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to do our first breathing exercise. So we're going to do Bastrika for 5 minutes, sitting nice and tall. Again, it's all to do with your spine. If you wanted to do this lying down, by all means do so, because that will help you realign your spine. In fact, you know what? This is what I always want to do in the yoga class. So I'm going to, as I'm the teacher, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go into Shavasana for 5 minutes while it's being recorded. If I fall asleep, do no, I'm only joking. So if you want to, you can lie down. We're just going to have our palms facing upwards, 45 degrees off, and you're just going to squeeze your shoulder blades together like somebody's pulling you up from your heart chakra. Yeah, because that's where we have a lot of blockages in our upper chest. So push your heart forward, place your shoulder blades in their rightful place, and then just relax. Take a deep breath in. And let it all go. Happy thoughts only. Focus on something that you're grateful for. You just breathing into your lungs and out. Your breathing should be about 2.5 seconds in, 2.5 seconds out. Let go of any tension. So if you're sitting, you're still trying to get your spine as tall as it can. If you're lying, you're just going to take your chin under so you can lengthen your spine a little bit more. If you want to do a mudra, you can do your favourite mudra, any of the ones that we've just done. If you feel that your chakras need working on. I've just gone into Gyan Mudra because I just know that's the best one. So relax your eyes and all those tendons behind your eyes. Relax your forehead. There's so many visualizations you can do. You can focus on the breath, on your nostrils as it breathes in. That cooler sensation as you breathe out. It's warmer. You can breathe in white, bright light. You can breathe out forgiveness. Forgive yourself for anything that you need to. We're not perfect. But right here, right now, this is all we've got. And if you're worried about all the things that you need to do today, just tell them that you'll come back to it and just park it. Because right now, you're in your body. They say the best things in life are free. So breathe deep into your lungs. Take that breath under your armpits. See if you can reach your rib cage. Breathing in positive affirmations. I am safe. Breathing out any negative thoughts. I am loved. Breathing out any black smoke, any negative thoughts that you've got. Filling yourself up with white, bright, brilliant light. All the way from the crown of your head down to your root chakra. Checking in with your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral and your root. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths in. Inwardly smiling because we can. And with our eyes closed, we're going to take our hands above our heads, looking up. And you're going to place your eyes over, now you can place your hands over your eyes and open your eyes in the caves of your palms. And again, spreading that energy everywhere and anywhere you want to. It's lovely, well done. We're going to focus on Do we need to get our heart rate up? I don't know if anybody's cold at the moment. So before we do our mobility, I'm just going to do some standing exercises again. So if you can come to standing, we're just going to, we get a lot of tension here because we do a lot of sitting. So when we sit, we get tension in our lower back and in our sciatica. So we're just going to, I know we did the last night a minute ago, so we're just going to, and if you want to, if you've got good balance, you can come up onto your toes. And if you haven't, you can be a ballerina and that's lovely. So if you've got your hands above you, you're trying to get your elbows back. Okay, so you're trying to get your elbows in line with your body. And you know, it's natural that you might be like this because you've got a forward fold, lordosis. But if you can, lift your heart chakra. And don't force anything. If you're shaking, if your arms are shaking, that means that you're overstretching. So, you know, baby steps. So with a deep breath in, what we're going to do is we're just going to half bend to 90 degrees. So keep your ears in line and we're just going to halfway bend. We're squeezing in our tummy. Breathing. Like you're looking into a pond, you're just peering, you're a bit nosy. And then as you breathe out, you're just going to forward fold it over. You can bend your knees as soon as you want to. And you're just going to hang here for a bit. If you want to increase the hang, you can cross your hands and way down at your elbows. You can relax your head and you can have a little head wobble. This is magical. So if you're sitting down, you can take your legs wider and just make your head go between your legs. Remember to keep breathing and keep your eyes open as well, and that'll stop you from getting dizzy. You're just going to relax your arms down, and as you take a deep breath in, you're going to come up really slowly with your chin on your chest, like you're springing into action, like you're a flower growing really slowly. Micro movements in your spine. Chin on chest, you're going to do a big shoulder roll back, and then you're going to take your arms up and pretend that you're a flower growing. So even this pose with our arms out in the air is absolutely brilliant for your shoulders. I mean, I can feel something here in my neck as I'm doing this. My palms are open, my fingers are spread out. That's wonderful. Okay, so if you can take your feet just shoulder width apart, and we're just going to take a deep breath in, arms in the air. As you breathe out, you're going to go to one side, just a gentle, you're not forcing anything. Your alignment is more important, so make sure that your ears are by your arms. Yes, if you can push your arms back, that's awesome. So we're just going to go from one side to the other. Just making space in our hips. Things might go click in your neck. Remember, your heart chakra is open. So to convince yourself, you must have your chest. You're trying to get your chest up to the ceiling. That's lovely. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is we're just going to take our arms. We take them forwards and back. Now, if you've got bad knees and it hurts, then take, move your foot at the same time, so you're not hurting yourself. And you're going to let gravity, again, if you do this with your chest upright, you will be placing, you'll be working your ligaments and your tendons in your shoulders. And if you tuck your chin in, and just let gravity do its thing, swing from the hips, squeeze your pelvic floor. If you don't know what I mean, you're stopping yourself from going to the toilet. And you can just let your arms bash. And now, if you're getting warmed up, you can look over your shoulder if you're not already doing so. And now we're going to take our top arm above. So now this arm is going on our shoulder. Give yourself a tap. Really good for your stomach. Twisting. Working through our obliques. Then do 4 more. That's lovely. And just shake it out. Okay, next one, you're going to have your hands together. If you can, try keeping your hips forward, okay? So imagine you've got headlamps here on your hips, so they're not going to go side to side, right? So set yourself as a flower, maybe you're in soil all the way down up to this bit here, yeah? So squeeze your bottom cheek so you're not moving, you know, actively your legs. So with your hands, you're just going to twist, and you'll only go as far as you can, because, you know, the rest of you is not allowing you to move. So it's not a big move, but it will get bigger in time. So keep breathing. If you want to do a bit of Pilates breathing with this, you take a deep breath into there. As you breathe out, you twist and breathe it back into the center. So you always breathe out on the hard bit. And if you're doing it right, you're working your core and your lower back, having a beautiful twist. So we're going to do 1 more on either side. And then we're going to do the same move, but we're going to pretend that we're on holiday. So we're going to take our hands behind our heads. And with our thumbs, we can rest our neck. We're going to open our heart chakra properly this time. And you're going to do the same move. So squeeze your bottom cheeks together so you're not cheating. Not that it is about.
We can't see your head or anything. Can you?
Thank you. I can't see me either. Right. So what you're doing now is you're working from your hip all the way up to this other shoulder. Take your time. Can you see me now, or do I need to move my camera?
Please move the camera.
Can you highlight yourself so we can see you?
I don't know how to do that.
Please moving camera.
I don't know how to highlight myself, to be honest.
I can see you. I can see you completely.
Yeah, that's it. Better.
Okay. So we're on holiday hands with our thumbs on our neck, and we're just twisting. Obviously, you can do this sitting down as well. That's lovely. Okay. So we're just going to, this is going to be, we're going to do 2 more before we do our next breathing exercise. So if you take your arms out and your hands out, and what you're going to do is we're going to twist, and we're just going to try touching that knee, opposite knee, and I've taken my other hands out to the opposite side, yeah? So we're going from one knee to the other. And we're just building up to the exercise that we're going to do. But right now, what we're doing is we're making space in our hips, because we all have tight hips. So for those of you that want to or can and able to, you're going to slide that hand towards your shin. Baby steps, if you can. My knees are straight, so there's no bend in my knees, and this is why I'm really going as far as I can. But you can, as you do these, you can take your legs out wider. And what we are working towards is to be touching our toes with straight legs. So remember to breathe. Your spine is nice and straight. You're looking at your back hand. We're going to do 2 more on either side. And even when you're at the top, you're trying to stretch, trying to elongate your arms. That's beautiful, well done. Okay, so my legs are still quite wide apart, and we're just going to, you know, it's really important to get this part of your arm by your ear here, yeah? So as you place your hand on your ear, you're just going to take your hand straight up, if you can, yeah? And we're just going to slide down. And this arm's supposed to be straight. Then we're going to go to the other side. So before you do, make sure that you know it's by your hands by your ear. So this part is touching your ear. Keep breathing. So this one's really good for your waistline. But I think it's amazing for your shoulders and your upper body as well. So obviously they will have a lot of benefits. So you're not leaning forwards or backwards. And you have to breathe through all of these exercises. If you hold your breath, then you need to take your breath with you everywhere you go. So if you find it too difficult, then, you know, make it smaller. You're not in competition with anybody. Okay, so you're going to just do 1 more on either side. It's lovely. Okay. So now we're going to come down to sitting. And we shall do some mobility. And hopefully a little bit warmer. So can you see my feet? First of all, we're just doing our toes. So you're just going to, I'm going to do my fingers at the same time actually, so you can see. So we're just going to curl our fingers and toes just at the tops. So I'm squeezing them down, and then I'm spreading them as I'm opening them. And I'm doing it really slowly, because that's when the magic happens, is when you do it mindfully. Do 4 more. That's lovely. Okay, so this time we're going to do it at the joint. So with your ankles, you're doing it at your ankles. So you're going forwards and backwards. And you can do the same two in one with your wrists. Do 4 more. Remember, you're sitting as tall as you can for this. And if you're sat with a rounded back, then you need to sit on something else. Okay, so feet together, and we're going to do circles. So you can have your fists together with straight arms. You can do circles. This is really good for your coordination and your brain. Anyone struggling? Or is it just me? Oh dear. And then we're going to go the other way. That's lovely. Okay, so now with our feet, we're just going to give ourselves a clap with our feet, and we're going to do it with our hands as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's lovely. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know if you want to mirror me, so I'm going to take my right foot and place it over my left, and then I'm going to look over my right. So I'm going to take my right hand and place it behind me like a kickstand. So it's there. I've got my, I'm putting a lot of pressure on this bit here. But if you've got weak wrists, you want to use your upper body to support you. So engage your core. So you're not really leaning back, but it's there just as a support to make you feel really tall. Yeah. And then you're going to look over to your right shoulder, and with your other hand, your left hand, you're just going to bring this knee into your inner body. So take a deep breath in. We're going to look over our shoulder, and we're going to do 10 Kapalabhatis. That's lovely. Hope you all know what that is. Should have done that first. Anyway, so what you're going to do now is you're going to give this knee a hug, lift it up, and see whether you can give it a kiss or see how close you are to it. And just giving yourself this hug here is creating space in your hip at the back. So it's all a lovely stretch. That's lovely. So we're going to go the other side now. So you're going to take your left knee up and have it over. And then you're going to take your left hand behind you, but again, you're not putting a lot of weight in it. You're going to take your right arm and open, actively pushing your knee into you, looking over your shoulder, and 10 Kapalabhatis. That's lovely. And unravel yourselves. Okay, so, oh yes, and then give yourself a hug. Okay. How could I forget? This is the best bit. See if you can give yourself a kiss. That's lovely. Okay, so if you can get your right foot as close to your groin as you can. Again, you want to sit on your front bottom. So if you're leaning backwards, you really want to be upright. And if you can't do that, then, sit on a cushion, sit on a stool, sit on anything, just to make sure that you've got a really good spine. The most erect you can for yourself, yeah? So you can place that foot onto your knee. And we're just going to do some bouncing. And if it feels tight, with your hands, you can massage yourself any way you want to. Your body will thank you for it. A bit of massage creates a lot of space. And if you're telling yourself horrible things like, oh, my body's no good, my hips are too tight, this is horrible, then just change what you're thinking and think, I'm moving my body, this is awesome, this is going to make me become flexible. So give yourself a hug. Or doesn't it feel good? This is brilliant for sciatica. Well, it's just brilliant for walking. This is great. And then you're going to push it away from you again. And we're doing a few bounces and bring it in. And I'm really bringing it in. Do you know what I mean? My arms are working hard here. And, you know, again, keep your spine nice and erect. That's lovely. Okay, so whilst we're here, it'd be rude not to. We're just going to do a little bit of manipulation with our feet, because that's, you know, and if you can't get to your feet, you can do the same on your hands as well. So, you know, and what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to our big toe, and we're just going to massage the top of our big toe. That's where you've got your memory glands, and you're just going to pull your big toe. You're going to see whether you can pull your big toe off off its foot. So you're just making your big toe nice and long. And then you're going to do that for all the others. So you're just going to pull each toe up. And then you're just going to massage with both hands just very quickly on all of your toes. And then underneath your big toe, we're just going to be pushing with both thumbs. And then we're going to go underneath all of your toes and just keep pushing. And then you're just going to work down your foot any way you want to be. So, you know, the middle of your foot, so your nabi, your solar plexus, that's the main bit. So if you can massage, you know, that soft bit right in the centre of your foot, be very beneficial. That's lovely. And we're going to work down to our heel and the back of the heel as well, for your digestive, and it's all beautiful. Okay, and then with your hand, you're just going to grab your foot, your toes, and give them a squeeze. Give them a nice squeeze, and then you're going to go on top and give them a squeeze as well. With your ankles, you're just going to massage. And then you're going to do a circle rotation, an active one, so you're using your hand to force your foot to go around in circles. And this is absolutely amazing for falls prevention, because as we get older, this is the main bit that you need to keep mobile. So now you're going to pull your toes away and towards you actively. Yeah. So when you're sat watching TV, you can always just twiddle your toes forward, backwards. It's really important. And that'll help you with your balance, I promise. Okay, lovely. So now we're going to go to our other foot. And you know, just looking down at my feet, this one's a lot brighter than this one. So I've obviously done something good. Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your foot as close to your groin as you can, and then you're going to just rest it on top, and then you're going to give yourself that beautiful hug. Take your time, feel where it hurts, or feel where it's been stretched. And then you're going to push it away from you and do a few bounces. I know I repeat myself, but see if you can get your chest up and you're sitting nice and tall with your shoulder blades together at the back. Really important for your posture. So again, pull it in. See if you can go down to it with your nose or your lips and give yourself a kiss. and push it away. Remember, it's only gentle thoughts that we're having, all accepting and all to do with our own bodies. One more time, we're going to go up. Breathing our way through it all. That's lovely. Okay. So we're going to do circles. Do you hear that click? And the other way. Forwards. Really important. And this also helps, you know, take the blood back to your heart as well. We will, right, so let's just do our foot first. So we're just going to do that long bone, which is our spine. Nice massage. And then we're going to go straight to the top of our big toe. And we're just going to, and you know, if it's painful, just, it's fine, just massage that, the pain. Don't think, oh, I shouldn't massage that bit because it's painful. Massage it, because what happens when you massage is you get a renewed amount of blood there. So you're almost kind of bruising it a little bit, just so it rejuvenates with oxygen, so you get more oxygenated blood going to the bits that you need it. So we're going to make our thumb as big, our big toe as big as we can by pulling it, stretching, and then we're going to do that to all our other toes, massaging the tips of them as well. And then you're just going to, with your thumbs, you're just going to push and massage underneath your big toe. Oh, doesn't it feel good? Underneath all your other toes. So this here is a really good way to cheat with your body, because, you know, once you've massaged your feet or your hands, you're actually having a really good workout. It sounds crazy. Oh, right. So you're just going to do your solar plexus, right? And then you're going to just massage. Okay. I've just got to. What we're going to do now is we're going to sit comfortably. And we're going. Just bear with me a moment. I'm just having a check. Thank you, darling. Hiding from, yes, she's fine, thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you, and you. Sorry about that. This is why I don't do a lot of teaching, because yes, mother. So we're going to go into butterfly, and then after that we're going to do Gabal Badi. So we're just going to get our feet together. So again, I'm still sat on a stool, because when I get off my stool, my back gets rounded. So I want to be nice and tall, and I want to get my knees as close to the floor, so I'm opening up my groin. You're going to grab your feet. Then if you're hyper flexible, you can actually open your feet like a book, and you can continue massaging if you want to. And we're just going to do some flapping up and down with our chest up. So this helps maintain a good hip joint. So the reason why we're moving with it is because we're making space for our hip muscles. So it will help us with our mobility. So your hips and your thighs. So we're just going to do this for another 30 seconds or so. So now you know what you're doing. You can flap a little bit bigger. You can make those bigger. Now you're warmed up. That's beautiful. Okay, so if you can get yourself in a comfortable position, we are going to do Kapalbhati for 5 minutes. And what we're doing is we're just going to concentrate on the out breath, okay? So like a vacuum, it will just keep replenishing the air. So, and it's 1 second, 1 stroke. But obviously if you've had any operations or if you're pregnant, then, you know, work to your own ability. This can make you, this can give you a natural high. So if you do it too fast, you might get dizzy. So just take your time, and if it does go funny with you, then just do normal, you know, Bhastrika if you want to. Okay, so Udan Mudra. You see, I had another book where I wrote down lots of notes, and this is my new book. So Udan Mudra is your little pinkies out, and you're holding all the other ones like that, okay? And it proves the imbalance and blockage of the nervous impulse in the region of the throat. And it can make prana flow freely, improve stamina and speech. So this is one that they suggest that you do. So 3 fingers together, little pinky out, sitting nice and tall, and you just, it's all to do with your tummy. If you're actively expelling that air out, you are actively working your stomach and your back muscles, and all of your internal organs are having a really good workout. And I forgot to say, those with blood pressure problems, to do this gently, but I'm sure you know that. So this is the one that works for me. So, you know, if anybody's done you wrong, when you've had like conversations that didn't go the way you wanted to, or somebody didn't behave the way you expected them to, this is where you go, I can't believe they did that. How dare they? And then you get all your anger out and then you let it go. You've got to process all those negative thoughts somehow. But remember, the past is the past. Create your illusion and make everything better. So the benefits of this is you're actually having a facial. It gives you a brighter face, lustrous and attractive. Your internals, as I've already said, organs have exercise, such as your heart, your lungs, your intestines, your pancreas, your kidneys, your liver, your prostate, your ovaries, your uterus, and it works your digestive and your respiratory system as well. So, you know, this is a really good, if you suffer from indigestion, which we generally do as we get older, unfortunately, do this. It works. You know, just do this whilst you have indigestion, or try some laughter yoga. It also helps regulate weight and strengthens your immune system. Extremely good for your kidneys and prostate gland as well. So we're still going to keep doing Kapalabhati, but we're just going to do the Gyayu Mudra, which is a bit like the Gyan. So it's just your first finger, but you're trapping it with your thumb in there, and your other three fingers are nice and tall. Sitting nice and tall. You're trying to push your belly button into your spine. It's exhausting. Okay, now take a deep breath in. Deepest breath you've had in all day. Take it in. Hold it for as long as you can. Just tuck your chin in. Keep holding it. For as long as you can. And then take a deep breath. Let it out. That's lovely. So whilst we're doing this breathing, I just want to shake it all out, because and we're just going to give our tummy a massage. Yes, we are all touching our tummies with a smile. It all belongs to us. It's ours. We're allowed to. We're just going to massage our stomach. Acknowledge that it's there. We're now just going to, just with our hands, we're just going to go over our arms as well, all the way from our wrist all the way to our armpit, and back down again. That's lovely. And we're still sitting. I wanted to do this earlier, but I thought it was time to do another. Breathing is very important. It's the most important. I know we do it automatically, but you know, the breathing exercises are important. So I'm just going to be massaging my calves. Okay, so focus on one, work there for a few seconds, go to the other one, because we don't want the other one to get jealous. So this here, again, is one of the best things that you can do for your heart. It sounds ridiculous, isn't it? So the most painful bit really is and towards where, behind the back of your knee. But you can feel that muscle. And actually, you know, if I can have you up on your feet, I'm going to teach you how to do the lactic acid shakeout, which is one of the best gifts. So you can do this anytime you want to. People will think that you're mad, but it doesn't matter because we are all a little bit mad, aren't we? Okay, so standing nice and tall, shake it out, have a couple of kicks, get your body nice and soft, okay? Apart from your spine, which is really erect, and you've got your tongue, your chin tucked in a little bit. So yeah. Okay, so you're going to, on your right toe is on the floor, and you're just going to shake it from side to side. And all of you is going to be wobbling, including your belly. So wobble, wobble, wobble. And my hands are wobbling as well because I'm so relaxed now. And, you know, you're like jelly. If you need to have somewhere to hold on to, do so. But because I want you to do a couple of kicks as well. Okay. So this is helping you process lactic acid. If you don't walk very far, this is the best thing to do to process lactic acid. Okay, and just stop. And then we're going to put our weight over to our other foot. Lift up your heel. So you're still on the ball of your foot, and you're just going to wobble. You're going to wobble from side to side, and all of you's going to wobble. And if you're talking, your voice is going to go funny as well because it's all connected. We're just changing our vibrations and aligning ourselves. So wobble. Remember to lift your chest. So for the rest of the day, you're going to be walking, sitting with your chest up, knowing that we need to open our heart chakra a lot more. So again, hold on to a wall and give your legs a kick or two. Let your foot go in any direction it wants to. It's just a floppy foot. Yeah, lovely. And back to center. So we've done our bottom half. So the next one is you need to keep your head, really importantly, keep your head in line with your spine. So don't let it flop to the side, okay? So again, shoulder roll back, nice and tall, chest lifted, and you're just going to lean your whole body. And if you do this correctly with your shoulders in the right place, you're actually massaging your shoulders as well, because gravity will help you. So I'm just leaning, and I'm keeping my head in line with my spine, and then I'm just going to shake my arm. So you can bring it up and then just let it go. Yeah, bring it up, bring your hand up to your elbow and then just let it go, like you're a baby that's asleep. You're not holding on to any tension at all. And what you're doing now is you're lengthening. Well, gravity is helping you lengthen your tendons and your ligaments, and is going to be processing your lactic acid in your body, and also realigning yourself. Okay, that's beautiful. All directions. Nice and tall, shoulder roll back. You're going to go in the opposite direction, so you're leaning, just a little wobble. And then you're going to bring your elbow up with your hand, and then you're just going to let it drop. And if you get any pins and needles, it's all good. It's a shift in energy. It's all stagnated. So again, you're getting a renewal of goodness in there. So, you know, shake it, shake it, shake it. If you want to lean a bit further. I've just had my ear go pop actually. So, you know, it's doing more beneficial things as we actually realise this. And my stomach's, not that you can tell, but I'm holding my tummy in as well. We have to love our Buddha bellies. That's lovely. Okay, and finally what we're going to do is we're just going to work up through the spine. So I know we've done a lot of spine work with our chakras today. So we're going to tilt, I'm just giving you a side view. So we're just going to tilt our bottom under, and then we're going to stick our bottom out. So imagine you've got a book on your head and you're just doing this bit here. Yeah, so you're squeezing your bottom, you're pushing your lower back out. Yeah. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to get into your own rhythm, and you're going to go up vertebrae to time, and you're going to fold, and you're going to get your shoulders involved as well. So you're just going to do, it's quite difficult to explain. So you're rolling up through your spine, you're doing a shoulder roll at the top, you're taking your time, it comes naturally. So as you do it, your arms want to get bigger, your knees want to bend a little bit more. You know, as your knees are bending, you're working through your shins. So you're bending, going through your spine, doing a shoulder roll. You're clicking away, but it feels awesome. And then you can make this bigger look. You can get your arms nice and big. You're pushing your hips forwards all the way up like that. We're going to do 2 more. Oh, all those clicks. Lovely. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to shake it all out. So we're just going to shake, 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 shake. Going to lift an arm, a leg up. You can go into any direction as you want to. We're going to do this for another minute or so. Just keep going, anything you want to. You can go forwards. You know, what you're doing now is you're actively letting yourself go any way you want to, and your body will thank you for it. Because we sit, we stand, but we don't very often go into all these silly positions, and I don't know what I'm doing, but it feels really nice, so I'm doing it for everyone. That's lovely. Okay, hope we're nice and warm. If I can get you to come to sitting again, that'd be lovely. And we're going to do the grinding. So I can't do this very well, this wall's in the way. So you're going to have your hands in front of you, okay, sitting nice and tall, okay. So before we start, if you can, just move your bottom fat out of the way so you're sitting on your front. You'll know what I mean, on your bones, on your front, yeah, on your front bottom is what I call it. So, and then if you do that, you'll get a lovely massage, and that's where your sciatica starts. So you can actually just actively massage your bottom as we do this as well. So you're going forwards, you're coming back, and you're making circles. So you're breathing out as you go forwards, you're breathing in as you go backwards. So my feet are nice and relaxed. If I wanted to, you can activate them. So you've got your toes facing you, you know, so your move will be smaller, but what you're doing is you're increasing, you know, your mobility in your calves and the back of your legs. So it's all good. So you can alternate between having active feet and not active feet, and see how your flexibility changes. So if you relax your feet, you can actually go further, because we're trying to go towards our toes. If you point your toes towards your forehead, it all feels a lot more tighter. But again, it's all beneficial. Then we're going to change direction. So as you're getting warmer, you can get bigger. You can actively massage your bottom as you're going backwards. I'm going to do 3 more. See if you can go further backwards, activating your tummy. Remember, the slower you do it, the harder it is. That's lovely, well done. Okay, if you can open your legs. Again, you're leaning forwards. You're leaning forwards. And you're going to just tap your knee or your toe, and you're going to move forwards Look at the back of your hand, breathing out as you twist. I'm going to do 2 more either side. Seeing if you can go a little bit further. That's lovely. Okay, so staying where you are. You're going to lift your chest up. You're going to take your hands above your head. You're going to move your chest towards your right foot. And then you're just going to fold forward. You're not going to force it. You're just going to very gently place your hands wherever they land. Grab your leg and just breathe. See if you can straighten your spine a little bit. Both of your bottom cheeks are on the floor. Try not to put more weight onto the side that you're leaning on. So make sure that you're grounding yourself onto your left bottom hip. That's lovely. Up you come. And again, nice and tall. This time you're just going to face your chest towards your left foot. And you're just going to flop over. Grab wherever your hands land. And just hold that position. And try and keep your right bottom cheek on the floor or on the chair if you're doing it on a chair. Trying to keep your spine a little bit straighter if you can. That's lovely. You know, it's my dream to get my chest on my floor and I'm nowhere near it. I see other people like a puppy dog just like scrawl themselves. So that's what we're going to aim for now. We're going to go up. And we're just going to lean forwards, touch the floor wherever you can. I'm going to open my arms and grab my ankles or my shins, wherever I get to. And I'm just going to hold myself here for a minute. But you know, this is where the magic can happen. I'm going to show you something really interesting, okay? So just take a mental note of where you are physically, okay? And then point your toes towards you and squeeze every single muscle in your body. Clench every single muscle. So I'm holding on to my feet, to my legs, my arms, my shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to go down a few more inches, centimetres into this fold. Did you see that? Isn't that magical? Even if it's another millimetre, you're a bit closer. And just relax into that stretch. That's lovely, well done. We're just going to just give a little bounce in our legs just to massage underneath them. I know I've talked a lot about lactic acid shakeout and stuff, but you know, this is why our elbows hurt, and you know, it creates a lot of pain, you know, here. So there's a lot of things that we can do. Oh. I normally swear, but I won't. So we're going to do peace, man, peace. We're going to say peace off to fear. So we're going to get our 2 fingers and we're going to place them on either side of our ear, and we're just going to relax our jaw and give ourselves a little massage. And it will make you yawn. And it's lovely. And then we're going to get clenched jaw, clenched fists, and put it on our jaw. Relax our arm. Just had a thumbs down. I said peace. And we're just going to massage that muscle there. Whilst our elbows are back, opening our chest. Oh, doesn't that feel good? That's lovely. Okay. If you can come to sitting, we're going to do an along belong, our next breathing exercise. So, Gyan Mudra, you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to hold that nostril and breathe out through the opposite one. Remember to relax into it. So you breathe into the same one that you just breathed out from. Hold that one and then breathe out on the opposite side. The magic also happens in between your breaths. So as you breathe in, you hold for a second or two before you breathe out. We're just going to do this for a few minutes. So relax into it. So your in-breath and your out-breath should take about 2.5 seconds. So this is us topping ourselves up with positive energy. So as you take a really deep breath in, expanding physically and mentally. I place my first finger on my third eye when I do this. So this one's really good if you have headaches and migraines, sinus problems. But usually if you have sinus problems, it's a dairy intolerance. To milk and cheese. So if you do struggle, then maybe, you just have natural yogurt. Because it's less catarrh forming. So as you breathe in, imagine your spine being in its rightful place. I'm just going to change arms because my arm's hurting. We're going to take another 5 breaths in. Make sure that you finish your out breath on your left nostril. Take your time. When you have, you're just going to keep your eyes closed. Put your hands above your head and rub as fast as you can or as hard as you can. Smile and place that beautiful energy over your eyes. Open your eyes and spread that energy everywhere. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to, again, our chest is up. We're going to place our elbows on our shoulders, and we're just going to do some circles. So we're going to go up, all the way back and behind, really slowly, down. And when you get to the bottom, you are actively trying to, so they're magnets, joining your elbows together, and you're going to keep them together for as long as you can to help with your range of motion. So all the way back, we're doing it super slow. I'm just going to do one more. Really take your time. And then we're going to change direction. So you're going behind you, elbows behind you. At the top, they stick together if you can. So good for you. You know, we're all tight in our upper shoulders and our trapezius. So this is a really good one. And we're going to do one more. That's lovely. Okay, so we're going to grasp wrist on wrist. We're going to take our arms up. Again, we want to get our elbows in line or behind. And we're just going to keep our head where it lives. I'm just going to drop that elbow. You are trying to get it behind your head, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter. And you're just going to just relax into this move. Relax your shoulders. We carry so much tension in our shoulders. And then we're going to go the other way. Again, just relax your shoulders. Let go of that tension. So we're going to do it one more time, and this time we are going to try getting our elbows. So you might need to put your head forward a little bit to get that elbow behind you. And then you can actively give it a pull. And then the other way. Keep breathing, keep smiling. That's lovely. Okay, so we're just going to do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to place our shoulder over to our right, and we're just going to do half a circle forwards to our other shoulder. And then when you get there, you're going to roll it back the way it came. So you're just doing half a circle. And then you can do your other half a circle backwards. So you're going to go up, open your mouth, and then back again. Don't force it. That's lovely. And if you want to do full circles, you can do. But I know that we have a lot of issues with our neck. And we were taught not to do full circles. So I break it down into 2 half circles. That's lovely. Oh, doesn't time fly? Okay. So this is my favourite one. Call it buzz off, because we're buzzing, and again we're aligning, getting our vibrations going. So if you can place your first finger on your forehead and then gently place your other fingers over your eyes, and then you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to place your thumbs in your ears. You're going to place your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and you're going to buzz. I'm going to do it 3 times. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. That's lovely. Keeping your hands above your head. Give them a rub for the last time. And place them over your eyes. So this is the best method to achieve concentration of mind. It opens the blockages and given happiness of the mind and brain. It's beneficial in relieving hypertension. So, you know, that's a really good thing that we can do. So are we going to, do you normally unmute yourselves for the laughter bit at the end? So we're going to first of all give ourselves a clap. So we're going to clap. We're going to clap very fast. Give ourselves a round of applause. And then we're going to slow it down. Press. And then we take our arms back and we're going to go. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Nilam Ben.
Thank you,
That
Nilam
was a
ji.
lovely
Thank you,
session.
Nilam Ben.
We haven't, thank you. We haven't
Thank you,
finished.
Nilam ji.
Very, very quickly.
Land pose. Land
I
pose.
just,
Thank you.
may all be happy.
May all be
May all be
happy.
They will
happy.
be happy.
May all enjoy prosperity. And may none suffer.
May none suffer.
Om Shanti.
Shanti, Shanti. Om.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nilam ji.
Thanks.
Thank you, Nilam ji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Taranji.
Very nice.
Very much.
Very nice.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed
Lovely.
it.
We enjoyed it, yeah.
Yes.
I had to leave in the middle because someone pressed their alarm.
Take care, Nilam ji.
Thank you. Happy
you,
Monday.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Very good.